What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be hitting you guys with a Empties video. Now I typically let these things get way out of control and then you think you just have like a few things when really it's a lot to talk about in an Empties video. And I always sit here when I'm about to sit down and do one of these and think, oh, this isn't that much stuff to talk about. And then the video ends up being like 20 minutes long and I'm like, that was way too much stuff. So I hope that this is enough to talk about. Hopefully I don't go on too long though. So with that being said, let's just get right into it. Alright, so the first thing that I have finished is this Bath & Body Works Fiji White Sands. It's gentle foaming hand soap with coconut oil. Honestly, I feel like until I find, with a few things that you go through like quite often, until you find like one that is like amazing, it doesn't, you're just kind of like, meh, it's just a soap. Like, that's how I felt about my toothpaste until I found the toothpaste I use now, and it makes my teeth so white that it's like you never know more of what you do want until you were shown what you don't want. So that's how I feel about this soap. Basically, I've just been matching my soaps to my bathroom and nothing that doesn't clash. So don't have anything amazing to say about it, don't have anything bad to say about it. It matched my bathroom. Okay, so the next thing I have, I honestly think I've had for years. Like, it's probably gone off if this type of stuff even does go off, but this was the Matrix Biolage Camellia Serum. It was basically something to control unruly frizzy hair. So basically I would put this in just after I washed it, just on the ends to kind of smooth down any flyaways, but not in my roots to make my hair any greasier than I would want it to be. So anyways, it took me forever to finish this because I just feel like it didn't really do much. Like, yes, it didn't make my hair frizzy anymore, but it didn't necessarily feel like it was nourishing it either. So I have been loading it up in the bottom of these extensions because it's not like these extensions are my hair. So for my extensions, it's almost like I want it to look like smooth and everything, but I wasn't as concerned with like breakage, I guess, on my extensions. Whereas I was using something a little bit more heavy duty on my actual hair, just to make sure I'm like not letting it break any further than it already has, because bleach is a thing. So sticking with hair things, I tried out this mask. Now I was at a retreat with my church and then my friend Nicole came over after and I did a face mask and a hair mask and stuff. She just worked. But and then we watched like the weirdest like Netflix documentaries, but I just picked up this mask from Walmart. And it is the Marc Anthony True Professional Hydrating Coconut Oil with Shea Butter, Deep Nourishing Conditioning Treatment. Tropical coconut oil, shea butter, and biotin restore, protect, revive, shine, and correct weak, dry, damaged looking hair. Protects color, use weekly. Now I don't know how I feel about all of that. It was okay. Again, I feel like the same things with hair masks, like I said with the soap, is that until you find a product that wows you, you never know more of what you do want until you've been shown what you don't want. And until you try a mask that's like amazing, you don't really have much to say about the other one. So that's exactly how I felt about this guy. But then when I was at Sephora and picked up the 3-pack of this when I was in the line, they always get you when you're in the line. This is the Way Hair Care Treatment Mask. I saw Ashley Bloomfield here on YouTube. I'll link her channel in the description section. She had tried this out a little while ago and she looks like she has like the thickest hair ever. So she was saying how 1 pack doesn't go very far on her hair. I didn't worry about working this down into my extensions because I can replace my extensions. I can't replace my hair, and mine are tape-ins. Hers aren't tape-ins, so she just puts the mask straight into her hair. So I did feel like this 3-pack was good enough for me. I don't know if it was worth that price tag. I think it was 26 bucks for just 3 tiny packets. You know, it worked for me, but if I had thicker hair, it would not have been enough for sure. And it was okay. Like, I liked it. It has a great smell to it. It's only this last one that I used that I noticed, because typically I curl my hair with a curling iron and not the straightener, but I was running behind and the straightener just curls things way faster. And I noticed the hair was like going through the straightener so much more smoothly than when I don't use this. And I did not, this last packet that I used, I didn't rinse it out completely. I left the tiniest amount of it still in my hair, and I do actually feel that it really helped a lot. So I don't know, I'm still on the fence on if I would repurchase this. I don't feel like I was wowed by it, so I would try something else, but I wouldn't be surprised if I came back to this one. Also with hair care, now I've had this one for a while. I bought this when I first bleached my hair, and I've bleached it 3 times since then. But this was a Wella Professional Luxe Oil Keratin Restore. Oh, this one smelled so good. If you don't like fake candy sweet smelling stuff, you're not gonna like this, but it did smell really good, whereas the last one had a bit of a more mature smell. But this one smelled really good. I love the way that it made my hair feel. Like when I was washing it out, it was almost like if it wasn't, I don't know, it was so incredibly soft, and even afterwards actually. So I would return to this, but I think I'll get it, but I think I'll do like one time I wash it, I'll use this guy, and then the next time I wash it, I'll do like try out a new mask, because this actually was really good. I got it from the distributors. I think I paid 13 bucks for it. I don't know what it retails for on the street. All right, so the last thing to do with hair care is this Kenra clarifying shampoo. So I shampoo my hair twice just because I don't wash it that often, which I used to wash it like every 3 days, but it would get so oily, so I would use this in the roots one of those times. Now that I wear extensions like these tape-ins, I don't wash my hair very much at all, like maybe once a week, once every 8-9 days. I feel like my hair doesn't get as oily with the extensions in. It's the most bizarre thing. I do use a lot more dry shampoo though, so maybe that's what it is. But anyways, this Kenra clarifying shampoo, it was really nice. This lasted me, honestly, I want to say like 10 months, like something crazy like that. I bought the liter bottles as well in just a regular shampoo and conditioner. So that's probably why it lasted me so long, because I obviously wasn't using this every single wash, but you just need the tiniest amount. So I would use this first, shampoo, and then use the other shampoo, just a regular shampoo from Kenra. I think it's a moisturizing one actually, but I would use that one for the second wash. So obviously this is a way smaller bottle. I just got makeup all over this when I touched it to my face. Oh my gosh. But this is a way smaller bottle, so obviously I got through it a lot faster. I would return to this, but for the sake of trying everything out, I will try something different, but I would not be surprised if I went back to this one. All right, so the next few things that I have are these, which are, I think they call them wax melts at Bath and Body Works. Basically, they're like Scentsy warmer thingy thingers, but to make the house smell good. Now, I don't even know why I bought certain ones, because I don't like the house smelling like food. I like it smelling crisp and clean and like fragranty, not foody. So this one was pineapple mango, super sweet obviously. Wouldn't get that again. This one was mahogany coconut. The mahogany threw off the coconut a little bit, so it wasn't so foody, it was more woodsy. May do this one again. And then the lilac was my favorite. The lilac and the bergamot waters were like my favorite out of those 4 when I bought them. The lilac, I swear, did not even keep the house smelling like it for 2 hours. The smell was so faint that like it burned off. That was my quotations. It burned off really fast that I felt like it was so pointless. And then this one was probably my favorite smell that lasted the longest. So this one, I don't know, it kind of reminded me of like boy. But yeah, I don't find that the Bath and Body Works melts last as long as the Scentsy ones. And I was actually at the farmer's market this morning, and there was some Scentsy people there, but they didn't take debit, so I wasn't able to pick up any today. So lesson learned. Okay, so the next things that I have are part of the same system, and it is these Mary Kay products. So this was the Mary Kay Blemish Controlling Toner with 2% salicylic acid in it, and I actually really enjoyed this. Typically when I've tried a toner, it's been like really, like I want to say quenching for the skin. Like it feels really cooling, calming, like collected, not collected. But whereas this I felt was like a toner that met like an astringent. Like when I would put it on, and if I had like a blemish, it would like kind of sting it a little bit the way an astringent would. And I felt like that really helped zap any type of breakout that I had. went a long way. It's a big bottle. I believe this system was very affordable. And then this was the clarifying cleanser for acne prone skin with 2% salicylic acid as well. Now I have noticed because well actually I think the cleanser I'm using right now does have salicylic acid in it. I feel like that's such a tongue twister. Salicylic acid, salicylic acid. But I have noticed my skin does react better to cleansers that do have salicylic acid in it. So I did have the worst breakout like last week, and my skin is still just calming down from it. But I'm gonna take notice of like what's going on with my skin with this new cleanser that I have, and then if it does continue to have these breakouts, then I need to go back to something with a salicylic acid in it, because I think that is the secret ingredient for acne skin. Yes. Now, sticking with skincare, it's this Nivea Gentle Cleansing Cream. Now, my skin broke out so bad when I was using this. Like, I would use this like 3 times and then come out and use like one of these guys and like put the toner on thinking I got all my makeup off, and it would be just as brown as my freaking face. So, this did not work for me. This is for... It does say for dry skin, because some points of winter I do get dry skin. This is for someone who does not wear a lick of makeup and is like looking and has the most sensitive skin ever. Like if you wear foundation, you can't use this because it did nothing. I love Nivea. I love Nivea cream. Love it. But this was terrible. All right, the next 2 things I have are from L'Occitane. I think they're the same thing. It's just one is a big one and one is a dry one. Now I love this lotion cream. What determines something as a lotion and what determines it as a cream? I've always wondered. Someone, if you ever watch this video, leave it for me in the comment section down below. But this cream I find to be quite heavy. I don't like it on my hands, even though it does say it's a dry skin hand cream. Maybe my skin isn't dry enough for it. I don't know, but I hate using this stuff on my hands. I actually use it on my body, my legs typically, or my elbows, just like in the drier regions, because it's just so thick and I don't like my hands feeling greasy or sticky afterwards. So love this stuff, just don't love using it as it's supposed to be used. I totally forgot one skincare thing. So this is a Shampoo activated charcoal cleanser. My friend Courtney was like, do you want this? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll try it. I went through it quite fast. It's obviously just a small bottle. Don't really know much about the brand or the product, but I thought I would share it with you guys because why not? And I did have to use quite a lot of it. It didn't like suds or anything like that. So again, maybe if you're a high makeup user, foundation wise, this is not for you, because I probably used half of the bottle in just cleansing off like 1 day of makeup. All right, so this was just a little Crabtree and Evelyn hand therapy. Now this guy I did like using a lot more on my hands. It is very highly perfumed though, which I didn't mind, but if you don't like something super highly perfumed, or you really like the way that you smell and you don't want to like mess with that, I would not use this, but it did the job and kept my hands nice and moisturized. All right, so the next thing that I've definitely shared in the previous empty videos, and this one always cracks me up because like it's still my most viewed video to date, but it does have to do with like skin lightening. Now clearly my face is still dark, but as you guys can maybe probably see there, I do have super bad hyperpigmentation. Look at my elbows. So I ran out of this obviously, but like this is my right hand, this is my dominant hand. So I'm guessing because I lean more on this guy, it gets way darker than this one. So this one is like basically all light, whereas this guy needed a little bit more work. So I need to go pick up another one of these. But just disclaimer, not that I feel that I need to give it to you guys. I'm not trying to change my skin color. I'm just trying to have an even complexion and my skin scars darker. So yeah, I love using this guy on any type of dark marks that I have, which I have like quite a few of them there from my last breakout now, which is so annoying. And my elbow and my 2 knees. So yeah, that's what I use this guy for, and I need another one of them. And this was called Extreme Glow Gel Treatment. That's a French side, that's why I can't understand it. Extreme Glow Strong Lightening Treatment Gel with Argan Oil and Vegiclarine. Yeah. Alright, so the next thing that I have is this L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes. I really liked this one. It separated great. It went on so fluid. I do feel that it dried out quite fast, and in comparison to, I guess it doesn't really sound that dry, does it? I feel like that noise indicates it's still wet. Maybe I'll try and get a little more out of it, but it is almost done. But I did find it got kind of dry quite fast, and it doesn't coat my lashes as thickly as I would like, whereas like, shoot, my friend Nicole gave me a Mary Kay mascara for my birthday, I believe. It was my birthday or Christmas, and it is still going strong. So I just feel like I can't mess with that. It comes off so easy. It does now that my lashes are a little bit longer because of something else I've been using. It does get on my skin underneath here and then gives me a little bit of dark circles. But all of my mascaras actually do that because none of them are waterproof. So I do think I would repurchase this again, but it just does not come close to my Mary Kay mascara. So if I couldn't get my Mary Kay mascara, I would get this guy again. Okay, this next thing is so old. Like, I don't even know why I still have it, and like I would never wear it now, but it's like a glitter liner. It's like so dry even. I haven't used this in years. I don't even know why I'm showing it to you. I don't even know what brand it is, but yeah, glitter liner. All right, a couple more things. Okay, so this next thing totally grew on me.